The finals of the inaugural NXT Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is a big part of NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day on Sunday on WWE Network from the Capitol Wrestling Center at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. In those history-making finals, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez battle Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon. And so, Ember Moon, it's also Valentine's Day. So what would be the best way to celebrate Valentine's Day on Sunday?
Winning the Dusty and leaving knowing that we have a shot at the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
That was perfect answer, Ember Moon. Yes! Hey, Ember, we'll mostly touch on the match and the big event on Sunday, but since it is Valentine's Day, do you have a favorite flower, chocolate, or stuffed animal that you've received or would want to receive for a Valentine's Day?
I don't know because I'm allergic to roses. Candy is always the way to my heart. I love Skittles. I love Starburst. I've actually really gotten into the Airhead. What are the Sour Stripes? Those are really good. Sweet Tarts, the gummy ones are awesome. I don't know. I'm a candy fiend, but I love stuffed animals. It really doesn't matter. I don't know. It's a lot.
What would really be great is that Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic trophy.
Yes, absolutely.
Ember, that thing is so huge. It is that structure is awesome. So awe-inspiring, too. Have you and Shotzi practiced holding that big thing? Is that thing bigger than you guys?
So I know for sure that Dusty is taller than me. I actually took a crack at last week on TV, just trying to pick it up a little bit, and I was like, this ain't gonna happen. So we might have to just forklift it into the tank and roll off with it that way.
That's perfect. All right, on a more serious note, in that sense, what will you and Shotzi Blackheart be giving to Dakota Kai and Raquel on Valentine's Day in NXT TakeOver Vengeance?
A lot. It's no secret that Dakota and Raquel have been a pain in my ass since I've been back at NXT. From week after week going into War Games, they both floored me. And even though I got a little bit of Dakota at War Games, I didn't get anywhere close to putting Raquel on the ground. So that's something that we're definitely not underestimating with them as a team because they are a serious threat to us losing the Dusty, and we are doing everything in our power to not lose right now. So it is going to be challenging, but it's a challenge that we're both up for because we're just going to go balls to the wall and do what we got to do.
Two really good teams, a really good tournament, and you and Shotzi make such a great combination, not only in skill, but in style and look. The whole just conglomerate, the whole faction, the whole picture is just really cool. I'm wondering, Ember, what does this tournament mean to you and to the women of NXT?
It's one of those things that, everyone wants to be the first at something in this company. You want to be a part of something special, and that's exactly what the Dusty Classic is for us. Time and time again, we say that NXT has the best women's division, and we 1,000, a billion% infinity times mean that, And this is just one step closer to showing the world that, NXT is where it's at, as a brand, as everything. I think a lot of people frown upon us because, we're quote-unquote developmental, but, no, we are main roster, and I want everyone to know that. We are the best division. We pride ourselves day in, day out, going to training, working out, lifting, just making sure that we are truly unique individuals, and, no one's going to take that away from us. So, us having the Dusty Classic, us being a part of a history-making tournament, just in that alone, I know we are all ecstatic. Not only that, we want to bring those tag team titles home to NXT because we all know not only do we have the best women's division, we have the best tag division amongst any brand as well.
Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, those are two unique professional wrestlers. Ember, what does Dusty Rhodes mean to you?
It's really cool because, Dusty was one of the first people I met in WWE when I was 19, and he tried to hitch a ride with me because he found out I was from Texas. He was flying into Austin to hunt rattlesnakes, because apparently that's the thing people do. And he wanted me to take him to the event, and I was trying to make it happen. But, Dusty just brought out something so different that I don't think anyone can really duplicate, as far as, like, finding people's strengths and just telling us to do it our way. And I think that that's so important in knowing that we're in a tournament that is basically his legacy, his baby. It's really cool to be a part of that. And I feel like, despite how anything goes on Sunday, it's like, this is for Dusty, but we're going to do it our way. We're going TCBWEL, baby.
Ooh, taking care of business, Dusty Rhodes style, baby. Ember, there's also a very big NXT women's title match with Champio Shirai, Toni Storm, and one of my favorites, Mercedes Martinez. I know you're focused on your tag team Dusty Rhodes Classic match. But what are your thoughts of that match on this card?
You know what? Like, Toni Storm, hater. Mercedes Martinez seems a little mean. I wrestled her before. She got hired with WWE officially. She's mean. I mean, I really think that Io Shirai has her work out for her, but I really do think that she's going to come out on top, because she has to lose to me so I can get the NXT Women's Championship back. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not focused on my match, because, like, first is first. Like, I have someone that's depending on me as I'm depending on her. And the match within Shotzi, we are so dedicated to winning this match, to getting an opportunity at the Tag Team Gold, but I would love to be the first ever double champion at NXT for the women.
What was it like on NXT Wednesday on USA Network, riding in the ring in Shotzi's mini tank, and the times you've done that?
It feels so cool, but I do warn everyone that Shotzi is kind of a crazy driver. Those spins are no joke, and I'm so glad she didn't hit 30 of them like she usually does. But it's just really cool to be a part of a tag team with someone that's a very kindred spirit to my own. She has that same chaos and fire in her eyes like I do. And, like, we just gel so well. It's weird. We just became, like, best friends overnight, it seems. And, like, we hang out outside of work. We watch film. We do everything we can to be the best team possible, because when you have someone that's depending on you, it makes you want to do so much better. And I know she feels the same way. Like, I know our text messages back and forth are like, hey, we should do this. Oh, hey, we should look like this. Oh, hey, how do you feel about this? Like, for almost 2 months now, that has been our conversation, arts and crafts, down to, hey, what do you think of this move? I think we can make this our own. It's really cool to have someone just 1,000% dedicated, like, and that person is in my corner, and that person has my back. And Shotzi, like, man, she goes balls to the wall like I do. We do a lot of crazy, dumb stuff, and I feel like, I feel like I made just a lifelong friend in this whole thing. So I win either way it goes.
And it's good you learned that if you ever start going on the road again doing shows, not to let Shotzi drive.
Shotzi will never drive a real car. I let her drive the tank because it's maybe 20, 30 feet. But I don't know if I could trust her on the road. I feel like she would just start ramming into cars and we'll have a derby demolition going down the I-4.
Oh, on Wednesday, you all beat Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Was that a little revenge for War Games, too?
Absolutely. Indy and Candice have just been pestering Shotzi for the past, 6 months, 7 months. I feel like it's been forever, and it's really nice to put a nail in that coffin. Shotzi was very adamant, we have to get the shot done. We have to get the shot done. And I was like, you know what? I got your back. I may have gotten my ass handed to me all night Wednesday, but I was not about to let that disappointment sink in, because like I said before, when you have someone depending on you, it makes you want to do so much better. And honestly, I didn't want Candice and Indy to stand above me with their hands raised or Shotzi. It's about time that someone got their comeuppance, and that's exactly what we did.
I know we're all trying to be COVID safe, and WWE is doing a tremendous job with that. It's just interesting. Were you and Shotzi able to work out together at all to prepare for this? I know you mentioned you were texting each other different things. Just how did that dynamic work when you all knew that?
So I still live in Texas, so I travel back and forth to the Performance Center, and I come and train at the Performance Center. I come and do classes. I come and lift. So, like, a lot of the times, like, even when I'm not in Orlando, that's when the texting goes back and forth. And when I'm in Orlando, we're having freaking dinner parties and, like, watching. You know, she'll be like, hey, I'm lifting, or she'll send me her workout if I'm not in Orlando at the time. And, you know, we're just on the same page with everything, and we're able to do these things. We're able to train outside of TVs and stuff like that. And WWE has been so awesome with their policies, from temperature checks to COVID tests, almost every other day. You know, like, they're really providing a super safe atmosphere to limiting the amount of people that are in the building at one point in time. Like, they're doing an amazing job with that.
Have you been practicing your howl? You howled the other night, didn't you?
You know, we tried, and then I just decided to stick to my war cry because it sounded a little like Ric Flair's woo when I tried it. So I'm just like, I'm going to do my war cry. You do the howling, because I can't get it down. I sound like a small child. Like, woo.
It's not as easy as it looks. That's the thing.
Not even a little bit, but it's really cool. Like, it's cool that, like, just our styles gelled so well. Like, we're both established singles wrestlers. Like, Shotzi's had her stuff, I've had mine, and, like, it just kind of worked. It fit, and it felt special.
Does the team have a nickname? Ideas for one?
We call ourselves the Fire Pit.
All right, how about this? Black Moon Rising.
Nah. I feel like we were talking about, like, we didn't want our names in it. Like, you know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, like, we can go with the Black Moons, or, like, the Ember Hearts. But, like, when I was like, okay, we were texting, we were like, what are we going to call ourselves? Because we need a cool tag team name. And I, like, sent her a whole list of names, and she was like, I like Fire Pit. I was like, I really like Fire Pit, too. So we just tell everyone, welcome to the Fire Pit, baby.
Oh, that's great. That is good. Hey, we'll wrap this up. A couple more questions. We'll get you going here. I'm curious. Look, Triple H, tremendous job with NXT. Everybody there, the coaches at the Performance Center. He likes to give out flowers to the winners. I've noticed this when it's the women's something. So I'm just thinking flowers don't work for Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. Is there anything that comes to mind maybe that he should give instead than flowers? When you guys win, I'm being positive.
When we win, Triple H, boss man, you give Mama some fire pyro. Give me the confetti cannons, give me some fire pyro. I need it in my life.
I'm thinking a mini Batmobile. How cool would it be? Mini Batmobile, mini tank, coming out to the ring. You got Ozzy's Bark at the Moon. I've got this whole thing set up already, Ember Moon.
I love it. I love it. I'll take a Batmobile as long as it's the Adam West one.
That's it, right? The original, yes.
I need it.
And then lastly in that realm, and we'll wrap this up, do you have anything cool in your Adam West Batman memorabilia collection? Do you have a memorabilia collection with that?
I do. I actually have the limited edition Funko Pop that my husband got me for my birthday, with the Adam West Batman, and then also he found me a Cesar Romero pop figurine that has the mustache on it. I have a lot of, like, Adam West stuff that's just, like, tucked away. One of the awesome people at the local Fox station got me a Adam West memorabilia book, so it has, like, backstage pics of, like, them filming the show and stuff. So, like, I have a lot of Adam West stuff. Adam West is my favorite Batman. Don't at me, everyone. I love him. So, R.I.P. Like, it was a very sad day when he passed, because I think we were at Download Festival when I found out, too. So, it was, you know, like, I have a little shrine to Adam West in my house, and, like, I love it.
That's awesome. And Cesar Romero, the original Joker, that's just classic. Hey, Ember Moon, NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day, Sunday, WWE Network, Capitol Wrestling Center, WWE Foreign Center Orlando. Everybody check it out. NXT always does a great job. Ember Moon, you do a great job as well. You and Shotzi Blackheart, go get him. Thank you so much.
Thank you.